Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Brandon Johnson from Used Boats TV. Today I have the pleasure of showing you an awesome 2005 Four Winds 250 Horizon. You're watching this video on my YouTube channel. The purpose of this channel is to make a lot of training and how-to videos and create an online video database of just about every year, make, model that we possibly can. But do me a favor, while you're watching this, be sure to click that subscribe button down below. One more thing I'm going to ask you, which is to remember, my business is selling boats. So whether you're watching this video or any of my other ones, if you call here at Heartland Marine looking for a boat, do me a favor, be sure to ask for me. Now let's look at this bad boy.
What it really means to live life golden. Golden, yeah, about to see it shine.
Here we are starting at the port side of this Four Winds 250 Horizon. So the gel coat's in phenomenal shape. This boat came from this lake. It's always been kept on a lift. That's why it has a nice shine to it. It also has bow and cockpit snap-on covers as well as a full mooring cover. I haven't seen any scrapes or scratches. I have seen some rubs in the pinstriping, which we don't really fix. You can always just take those off. That'd make the boat look brand new. If you nick them up, even worse. So it's got stainless steel pop-out cleats, stainless steel rub rail, stainless steel bow scuff plate. Looking at the stem here, it's in great shape. Hull's beautiful, from the keel to the strakes to the chine. Now Four Winds has what they call a stable V hull design. My younger days I used to think that was just a sales pitch, but 18 years later I realized that it's awesome. And what that is a step back here at the transom that allows air to travel down the sides of the boat, giving the rear end of the boat lift, which is great because the boat rides so flat all the time. That allows you to plane almost immediately, as well as reach higher top speeds. But mainly it helps you have a much better fuel economy because you're not always fighting the boat to keep it on plane. Now, for rough water like here at the Lake of the Ozarks, you also have trim tabs, which is a great feature. It's very easy to maneuver because it's got the Bravo 3 drive. Transom shower back here on the molded on swim platform, which doesn't creak and rattle. Another thing we should note, Four Winds has my favorite ladder. Now that sounds cheesy, but that thing is really deep. It's the only ladder that we got to be careful when we move all these boats around to fold up, otherwise it will hit the ground. Let's jump inside and take a look. Now it's time for the butt seat test. That's where I get in the boat and show you how much room there is for your friends and family's butts. I'm 5'9", 200 pounds.
Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's a filler, so 5, 6, 7, 8, unless it's a kid, 9, 10. Coming into the bow. Got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So you could easily put 16 big, beautiful butts in this boat. It's yacht certified, so legally you can put as many people in it as you'd like. Right up here I'm going to include a link to a video that explains how boat manufacturers determine seating capacity as well as what yacht certification means. Another thing I'm going to do is right over here put the specs of this boat to try to answer some questions if you have any. Thank you. Now it's time for the 3 wows. The 3 wows is me giving you 3 features that should wow you into buying this specific boat.
Wow, flippers and all, wow. 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 This is a nice boat.
Number 1 is the transom setup. Being able to walk through the middle, doesn't put too much seating on one side or the other for a nice level ride. Also, I commonly say that boat designers must not be boaters, but on this specific model, whoever designed it had to be a boater because it makes so much sense. Where you can access the storage in the transom as well as having the pad that flips up and fills in. Just an awesome design. The second reason, the second wow feature of this boat has to be the equipment it has. See, it's got a 6.2. That's 320 horsepower. In some boats you would wonder, is that enough? Well, yeah, it's a pretty big size engine, but with the stable V hull design this one has, as well as the Bravo 3 drive, trim tabs, and captain's call, from a PowerPoint perspective, you really got it made. Number 3, let's not talk about this exact model, let's talk about this specific boat. See, It's only got 156 hours. It's a boat that was slip kept on this lake since new, with snap covers and a full mooring cover over it. So you can't go wrong buying this model, and you definitely can't go wrong buying this specific boat. Thanks. All right, so climbing aboard this 250 Horizon, you have an awesome design back here, storage underneath, the transom top cap. Also back here, these flip up. You got line storage underneath it. You have a walk-through transom that flips up. Now these back seats also flip up to make a big sun pad. I'm going to show you that during the wow test, or the wow portion of my video after this interior walk around. So be sure to stick around to catch that. So when you walk through the middle, the vinyl's in great shape. U-shaped seating, 2 Catfish chairs. I've gotten the carpet a little dirty while I've been walking in and out, but we clean them up nice. We inspect, check, clean and correct every boat we sell before we sell it. So with this wraparound seating and safety rails, this is a good boat if you like to have fun with your friends and family, because you're always part of the conversation. There's no more seating on one side or another. There's your built-in cooler. Port side captain chair has a flip-up bolster. Then your stereo's right here with your mom box. You can put wallets, phones, kids, and critters. Just kidding, in there. We have a pump-out porta potty, bound cockpit snap-on covers, and a full cover. Ski mirror. Coming into the bow, it's nice and deep up here. The vinyl's in exceptional condition. It's got the wraparound bow safety rail. Now, it's also got an anchor locker up front and a bow boarding ladder, which is a super nice feature. So you can flip this up. Kids want to run, jump, and go crazy, they can. And then your anchor's underneath it. Okay, so to the starboard side, again, vinyl's in beautiful shape. Now, for storage, there's a huge compartment, and it's underneath there as well. This is also a line boat. So when I look underneath stuff, or show you underneath stuff, you'll see it's fully finished fiberglass. Call me and I can explain what that means. It's got the windbreak door. Block the wind. Captain chair's got the bolster. Helm's in beautiful condition. So I got 156 hours. Right here, there's a little sink and trash can to the starboard side. Now it's got bound cockpit fill-in cushions, your walk-through fill-in, and a table. It's got dual batteries with a switch underneath this seat. Right there. Let's take a look at that powerful engine. So I'll go ahead and explain what a line boat is. A line boat has a entirely extra piece between the top cap and the hole beneath. So what they do is they put a liner inside the mold and then they inject it. So that is why it's shiny in there, and that makes the boat a lot quieter and much more finished, if that makes sense. 6.2 320 horse captain's call exhaust, fire suppression system. This thing's awesome. Now it's time for the wow segment.
Models popping bottles.